This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. The punter and kickoff man, Sam Martin, to get us started. And off we go from Seattle.
Here we go. Here we go. Mike, 380. Let's go. What?
The first carry for C.J. Procise. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, they have the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Wilson turns and gives to Procise. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Run left, run left. Mike 51, Mike 51.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Buying time to his left. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Not sure I agreed with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agreed with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Wilson going to hand it to Procise. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, Wilson. Flushed out right. He hits his running back, Procise. The 3rd down run gets him nothing. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return, and the Lions will take over. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I smell fear in that offense. Omaha, remove. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack.
Hey, Haywood.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And he finds Danny Amendola. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Double right. Hey, Delta. Check right 54.
They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. We're scoreless after 1.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Yo. Swing. 11. And middle. Hey, orbit. Hurry.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford letting one go deep for the end. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. In for the score as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. The run there on 1st down gets him a yard to the 26. Tracy Walker in on the tackle. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Wilson. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Prater for the extra point. And it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. Tyler Lockett. He's at the 40. 20. 10. 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. That'll go down as a 99-yard kick return as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
Oh, my God.
This will be taken very short.
Oh, I'm so scared. Like, thanks for the yards.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
Like, thanks for the yards.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times, it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Throwing is Stafford. This one complete to Lacey. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
Hey, high 7. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check easy, easy. I got you. I got you. Alert. Bravo.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On first down, Stafford here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Go, go.
Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Pilot, 64. Pin. Hey, 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Zero.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Back. Oh, he got
Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
With a great team, even though I'm playing with the booty one.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here, and he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Dude, I'm just going to run the ball. Pick your play. Oh, my God. You're going to probably tackle me behind the line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway.
Nice try. Nice try.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Here's McKissick. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Alpha.
Stafford on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. Returnable for Lockett. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. On first down, Carson. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson flush to his right. He's going to let this go. And this is going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They begin the drive with Johnson, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Oh, my God, he's stacking him. Stop the blitz.
From the 22, Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hey, C6, C6.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Stafford on first down. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
He won't know how to stop this formation out here, I don't think.
Lady! Check, who's the alert?
Do I want to run it?
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Hey, exit. 54, right there, right there. Hey, easy, easy!
Mike, 50.
Stafford looks to throw again. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, 22! 54! Mike, 54!
Again, it's Stafford.
Oh no, I hit the wrong button. I looked at him too. I looked at him. It was open. I mean,
Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Amendola, the intended receiver.
Well, it's third down. You're in a tight game in the loudest stadium in the NFL. And it's enough to rattle even the most seasoned of quarterbacks. And here, it looks like he's not quite on the same page as his receiver. This will wind up a turnover.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
It's on a throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's third and short. He misses yet again, and the struggles here, they look pretty uncharacteristic for him.
You're certainly right about that. Mechanics are the key right now. Feet, arm, not in sync at all. He ends up throwing that one past his receiver that's open.
Here we go. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Let's go.
Wilson now to throw on third down.
Yeah, you're trash.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected. But a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all.
Check, crunch. Hey, wahoo! Hey, 50.
On second and 11 now. Stafford. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver. Third down here.
Looked like he tried it all there. Tried to use some physicality, right? Tried to use some footwork, some head fakes, but he was covered the entire way. Dogged in every step. That forced the incompletion. No separation at the end of the route.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Blitz right in my block.
Hey, Charlie.
Or he's going to blow.
Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
I'm about to have a wide open back.
A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Oh, that works. Let's go.
And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
I thought he figured
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4.
Oh, he hasn't rage quit yet. Oh, wow, I'm surprised.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he could turn upfield. No gain, second down.
50. 40 got.
Throwing on second down. Stafford complete. It's Johnson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
And the shovel pass to the running back, goes for no yardage, but they used to call that the Utah pass, made famous by Coach Cactus Jack Curtis and his quarterback, Lee Grosscup.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Check, check. 40's mine. 40's a mine. 40's a mine.
On first down, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll run with Procise. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. This is Procise on the carry, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. They'll go with Procise, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. A first down carry here for Johnson. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football. I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Oh, my goodness.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see them go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 on the Seahawks 38-yard line.
GG's. GG's.
Protect the lady.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
27 dub.
Bet.
Quarter.
Well,